got the ball, I don't pass till I'm gone. I can laugh when I'm on. I'm not a prophet, I'm getting profits. This is that God shit. You wanna be flossing, then you cannot trip off your losses. Young bullshit, spend the whole bag on my baby.
What's goody? What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Shaq coming back to y'all with another video. Right now we're buttoning up a couple things on the Camaro. I know I haven't made a video in a minute. I've literally been trying to get the Camaro 100%. I don't know why I've been trying this. I've been trying to get it 100% before I made another video. But I was like, nah, I feel wrong doing that to y'all. So what I'm currently done so far is we added the catch can. You already know we added the catch can. But we actually got the catch can running from this valve cover and that valve cover now. We actually did a race on the freeway for the first time at 10 pounds. And the car actually did good. But my fuel pump was like actually starving itself. Because there's nothing wrong with the fuel pump. Fuel pump worked perfect, but it was too weak for what I was trying to do. So this is a Walbro 255 LPH pump. What we got in the car now is a 450 AEM fuel pump. It's a high flow fuel pump. We got it hooked up to the hob switch. So at 4 pounds of boost, it's gonna cut on. Another thing that kept happening with the car is my belt kept jumping off the car. I guess with the 4-inch stroker crank, the gearing I had on it was 1/8 too long. I guess the gearing on it was made for 6th gen. They're completely the same, completely same crank, but the gearing was 1/8 inch long. So we had to actually go and modify my harmonic balancer by 1/8 inch. We got a specialist to do it for me. And now everything lines up perfect. The belt doesn't jump. I'm fucking stepping on everything today, huh? But the belt doesn't jump anymore. But last night I tried to get some footage of me racing and my alternator pulley came off. Right, the pulley right there came off. What we think happened was it's just old and all the Loctite that probably held it on just gave out. So I put more Loctite, got that torqued all the way down. Not really torqued, but I got it as tight as possible. Tight as I can get it, because you know it spins, but as tight as I can get it with red Loctite, that should hold it good enough, hopefully. And then we had an oil leak here with this kit. They gave you like this China fitting that goes right here. It was leaking oil for like probably like a day, and then it just got so bad to the point where I had to like literally pull the car over like in the middle of the road and tow it home, because the oil was just spewing out everywhere. Like you can see it a little bit on the wastegate here. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit on there, but that leaked oil. And then when we went to go do a race on the freeway, the belt had jumped off, and we was in the middle of a race. I'll post that video here. As well. But we was in the middle of a race and my belt jumped off. Didn't know in the middle of a pull, and the car overheated. Like the car like instantly told me that the battery's messing up. I instantly knew what it was, so I started to pull over, but the car was already overheating. So like I said, I got a Gatorade bottle in here until I can get my official overflow. This hose jumped out and sprayed everywhere. That's why most of the stuff in here is all dirty now. Sprayed everywhere, so coolant went everywhere. Some of this stuff is still sticky. I'm gonna rinse it down. I'm gonna try to get something to rinse it down. Not even like rinse it down, but I'm gonna wipe it down. But other than that, we have to change out this spring and this blow-off valve. It was too heavy for what vacuum we was sitting at. So I changed that's spring out in there. Let me see what else I've done. The jack, oh my God, this is the biggest thing about this kit. So with this kit, they sell, this is the Huron Speed, if I haven't told you, but with this kit, they sell in coil injector plug wires, right? So their wires are specially made for this kit. If you buy the Huron Speed kit and you try to cheap out, you're gonna struggle because you need those wires. But I found an easy way and a way to get around that, because I didn't buy the wire. I tried to cheap out, and I know I shouldn't have. But the way to get around this kit is you just use your stock ones and you zip tie them up. So I zip tied them out of the way from touching the headers, because if you don't, you will get a misfire every time. As soon as you do a pull, you'll instantly get a misfire and they'll burn your wires. I went through so many wires, I'm letting you know right now, with so many wires. I even tried using the CTSV wires because they're like at a 90-degree angle. Did not work for me. So that was like one of the biggest things with this kit. I had to like try all kind of wires and just buying some more stocks and zip tying them out the way. I didn't want to buy the Huron Speed ones. I don't know why I didn't, but I think I'm gonna get them now, or I might just go with some aftermarket, like really thick wires. That way, if it burns, it doesn't burn through the insulation. And then we got the two-step working. I'll post some videos of me launching the car. It really hasn't been much because I haven't had that many passes. I raced this one guy with the twin turbo 370Z. I lost because I broke all the bolts not broke, but I broke one bolt in my drive shaft that connects straight to the diff. I broke one bolt, and then all the other two bolts are just bent. So that happened as well. I don't know how that happened, but I guess I stuck. The tires work really well. So we broke that, and I fixed it now. So the car is ready to go now. I might get some footage of me driving it tonight. We'll try to get some footage of me driving tonight. If not, just know some footage will be coming of me driving the car. But right now, we just buttoning up everything so I can take the car to work and get it on a lift just to see if everything's all good to go at the bottom and at the top. I basically buttoned up most of the stuff that was giving me problems in this car. Now it looks like we're officially good to go. We got fuel, we got power. We're gonna turn up the boost. I'm currently sitting at 12 pounds now. I might try to go to 15 because I'm running real lean. He made it lean just so I can turn it up. Well, he actually made it perfect, but the pump couldn't hold. But when I put the new pump on, now it's running like 10.5. So when I'm cut the boost up inch by inch, try to get it to that 20-pound range, and then we'll switch the springs out, and then we'll try to go like for 25. We're currently just trying to chase all problems, fix all the problems, get the car buttoned up, and then we'll go like to 25 pounds and all that. But like I said, this guy in the twin turbo Z, we raced and he beat me just because I broke all my drive shaft bolts. My drive shaft was just like wobbling the whole car, so he beat me. I'll post that video too. I'm not afraid to post a video of me losing, man. I literally have not launched the car like at all. I launched it probably like three times or twice. So I'll post that video. But on the upside, the car does run. She drives really well. I'm on full E85. The car fucking burns gas like hell, guys. Like, and burns oil. Oh god, blow by in this car is bad. I'm actually about to empty the catch can and see how much oil is in this catch can. I'm gonna try to empty it in the cup. Probably go get like a red cup out of inside the house and try to empty it in the cup, just see how much oil is blowing by. I emptied it before I drove it last night, and before I drove it last night, I emptied the catch can. But I'm gonna try to keep tabs and see how much oil we're burning, see how much oil I'm gonna be buying. I bought like a bunch of 10W40. We went to 10W40 to keep my oil pressure pretty high. But hey, I'm back, man. I'm about to start making these videos again. I'm sorry I gave y'all such a long break, but one thing I can say for you guys that want on the Honda roof side, we got the head studs. So we got the head studs and we got the motor completely put together. I'm kind of upset because I have bought head bolts and put them in this motor, but I don't want to send it with the head bolts. I want to take it back apart and put the head studs. So we have to take off the whole front assembly again. We have to take off the head. Well, we actually don't have to do that. We got to just take the cams and all that out. So we'll take the cams and all that out, put these head studs in there, get this thing on the road. Literally all we need for this is an alternator. That's all we literally need for this. The reason we need alternators because that one broke on the trip from Arizona. I don't know if you guys remember when we put this thing in the Mini Cooper, drove it to Arizona. The clip of it broke. So that thing's officially done. So we're gonna probably get a new one from AutoZone for the time being. Once we get it from AutoZone, we'll be able to get this all running. Everything on this car is literally ready to go except the wiring. I still have to do the wiring inside this car. We haven't even started the wiring at all, just because I've been trying to get the Camaro back running and all that stuff. But once we get this wiring done, we'll be all good. That's the wiring harness we need to wire in. And then I got the other harness inside for the motor. So everything's done with this too as well. We got the baffle welded in the pan and all that stuff. I don't know if I posted a video of that, but we got a baffle welded in the pan, and we're ready to rock with this as well. So we'll get this running here soon. I say probably in 2 weeks. This should be on the road, started, turnkey and everything. This will be driven tonight. So got a lot of stuff to do, guys. Got a lot of stuff to do. We're almost done, man. This is literally done. We just gotta find the little problems. Every build I have has little problems, you know. So I gotta fix all the little problems, and then it'll be all ready to rock. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being patient with me and all my builds. Currently trying to get them all done, but thank you guys so much. I catch y'all. I'm out.